Good morning, rich homies.
You'll win somehow.
What do you guys think? Keep the intro going or do away with the intro? Sometimes I feel like it doesn't fit into the video, so I've been excluding it, but then some people ask about it. So let me know your thoughts.
So give up on the battle, baby. It's hard, I know.
So one of you guys linked me to this article, and I apologize I didn't reply to the comment. It got marked as spam because there's a link there. But anyway, I Googled it, and there was this rookie dentist telling people that drinking coffee through a straw will not really help prevent staining your teeth. And I disagree wholeheartedly. Been doing this for years, got so many people doing this as well. I feel like I've had pretty good luck with it. So don't listen to that dentist. Listen to me. I'm pretty much a dentist. Now, can you believe that I've been talking this fast without drinking any coffee at all? It's crazy. But as one of our great philosophers once said, I'm not talking fast. You're just listening slow.
It's made you move right here, baby. I ain't talking fast, it's just you listening slow. You know what I mean?
RIP to the days where I was able to sleep in until my alarm. Nowadays, I'm just like too excited to be alive, or maybe just too excited to go to the gym. So today is going to be one of my last heavy deadlift days before the meet. And guess what? I get to work up to 500 pounds. Now, a few weeks ago, I said,
now I'm trying to get to the point where I can just hit 500 on any given day.
So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so the plan for today's workout is don't suck. Sounds easy enough.
I said, wait till I get my money right, then you can't tell me nothing
So one of the key indicators for me of how my deadlift session is going to go is by how fast does 405 move.
Said, wait till I get my money right, then you can't tell me nothing.
And it went fantastic. It felt like I was pulling on air, so I was building a lot of confidence. But anytime you go into a big lift, you know, there's a million things running through your mind. You have to hit your cues. You got to do all the right things in order to move it the way you want to. So I focused on two major keys here. The first, what song am I going to listen to throughout the pull? And that is a huge deal to me. So I was going through Spotify. You know, I went through thousands of options, it felt like. I think I landed on like Kevin Gates or something. I don't know, but a good song nonetheless. So number two, maybe just as important, what social media platform are you going to post this to? Because, you know, if you don't post it somewhere, it doesn't really count. But anyway, 500, the first rep went okay. The issue that you're going to see is that it slipped from my right hand. And this really has never been a problem for me. I've never really struggled with grip strength. So that's a little too close for comfort because I don't know how they're going to call that in a meet. So rather than doing my drop down set at 480, I wanted to do one more set of 500. So on the second rep, I think things went a lot better. It felt a lot more smooth and there were no issues there. And afterwards, I just moved into a little bit of bench press and that was it. So we're really tapering down the volume, getting ready for this meet. And that was it for the lifting. Let's get to some food. So I know a lot of guys with girlfriends will complain talking about how expensive they are. And you know, I would agree with you. Girlfriends are expensive, but you know what's even more expensive is having a YouTube channel. Trying to buy new foods to impress you guys, to give you guys reviews, taste tests, just break it up so I'm not showing you guys the same things over and over, gets to be a little bit pricey, but it is okay because I love you guys. And for your entertainment, I am gonna get outside of my comfort zone a little bit today because I was watching a video yesterday by Brian Turner on how to make tofu. Now, if you follow him on Snapchat or Instagram or anything, you will see that when he makes tofu, it looks fantastic. Now, I've always been so scared of it. It's just sketchy, and I picked it up at the grocery, and I started second guessing myself. I'm like, why am I doing this? But I figured, let's try it out. So I'm gonna follow his video step by step, and hopefully I don't mess up too bad.
Pull the block out and then put it onto either paper towels or just regular towels. Get the water out of the tofu. Simple as that. You just hold the press for like maybe 10 seconds or something. Weigh it out however you want to do it, but this is how I do it. So now I have 2 half blocks. All I do is I just cut thin slices horizontally on that and just make about, it has a little bit of non-stick olive oil or whatever sort of spray you want to put on, and then flip it. Now this purpose of this is you're going to get a little tiny bit of a golden brown on both sides with the olive oil sauteing it. Now you are done and ready to actually sauce it. So now you want to, the more sauce you put in there, the more caramelized it's going to get. So basically just sauce the whole thing, flip those tofu slices around a bunch until it's all...
what today was about.
So I don't know. I'm usually really excited to eat, but I just can't get over it. It looks like Cinnamon Toast Crunch actually, but we all know it's not gonna taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's just really, all right.
Cause all my bills have yet been paid. I'm out of my mind. Fast forward, now I'm 22. Yeah, I've been working, I deserve this. Yeah, I'm not afraid to say.
Let me take another bite. You know, it's not as terrible as I thought it was gonna be. So I gave it a try, man, and I admit, it is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So in the skillet, we just have some ground chicken and rice, and really you can use ground beef, ground turkey, whatever you want. But over here, I just mixed up some canned black beans, corn, and tomato, so it's gonna be like a taco salad, but here is the absolute key ingredient that sets it apart from all the other recipes that I found. And I should have said ingredients plural, Greek yogurt and salsa, which sounds weird, I know, but when you mix them together, add them to the meat, it is so good. That's done, so now before I run off, I'm gonna eat a little bit more food. I wanted to try one of these blueberry English muffins. I actually saw these in Brittany Fusara's latest YouTube video, which I guess won't be the latest by the time this video comes out. So these are pretty good, but it's missing one thing. So the blueberry English muffin with the vanilla PS, money. So today is a very bittersweet moment for me. I think it is time to retire the camera that I've been using this entire time I've been doing this YouTube thing. And I love this. It's a Canon T3i if anybody cares. A little bit outdated, but it's got the job done. Actually, let's see if I can show you real quick. Isn't she beautiful? Now I bought this camera for like 300 bucks on eBay a few years ago, so definitely wasn't a huge investment. But I'd have to say, it is probably the best $300 investment that I ever made. I mean, I've produced some okay videos. Maybe not. Maybe some just average videos, but I've made thousands of dollars, just to be very frank. Lost a lot of money in the meantime buying new cameras and new equipment and stuff to go along with it, but I've made new friends. I mean, all because I decided to pick up this camera and make YouTube videos, which is, it's pretty awesome. But with things progressing, I figured it was time to upgrade a little bit. Nothing fancy at all, just the 70D that everyone else has. I was waiting for the 80D to come out, thinking that the 70D would go on sale, but it didn't. So I bought that on eBay for like $650, which still doesn't seem too bad to me. But I'm definitely not getting rid of this guy. We've had some good memories. Well, I guess it's time to make the switch. I've been putting this off for a while now. I think I got this camera in over a week ago. Haven't even used it yet. But the time has come. So I guess this goes to show that you don't always need the latest and greatest. I know everywhere online, everywhere you look on TV, the nice flashy things. Don't get me wrong. I am more materialistic than the average person. I like to have those nice things. But sometimes, you can just make do with what you have. And another thing, when I do invest in things, I try to make sure that there's going to be a return on investment to me. So obviously, I would love to have a new car, but if I go buy a brand new car, it's not really going to provide me much. But investing in this guy, this could yield some awesome results. I could start making better videos, I could give you guys better content, and that's what really matters. You know what's gonna suck is if I switch to this camera and you guys don't even notice any difference, which right now you probably won't because we have really good lighting, so it's hard to tell, but unfortunately we don't always have this good of lighting, and what really sold me on the 70D was the autofocus. So let's try this out. So am I more beautiful than I was about 5 seconds ago? I hope so. The cool thing is this autofocus. As you can see, I have not had that before, but the one thing I'm worried about is when it comes back into focus on a different object. Can you guys hear that in the microphone? I can hear the lens moving all around, but I don't know if you guys can hear that. But anyway, bear with me as I learn this. I'm sure I will be fumbling around, but we will get used to it. So I'm actually gonna go out and test this camera a little bit, and obviously that involves bringing you guys along.
Cause honestly, all the times that we had, those will be the best memories. Be the best memories. I hope that you remember me.
And internet be like, oh, there's another Casey Neistat. Anyone that has ordered anything used from eBay knows how nerve-wracking it can be, but everything looks to be okay, and I'm pretty happy with this purchase. So let's eat! So this is the time of year where I'm going to try to convince you guys that you can cook everything on a grill. And what I love about grilling, well, besides the taste of the food, is that you keep the mess outside. But I think last summer I did like pizza, bananas, pineapples, all types of good stuff. But anyway, we got some potatoes out there right now. I did put them in the microwave first just so they soften up and will cook faster. Then we're going to do these burgers. And I don't have buns, but we're going to do bagels. So I hate tomatoes, right? I mean, I despise them. Anytime I go out to eat, I always order no tomatoes. I've never liked them. But I saw a green tomato at the grocery store today, which I've never seen. So I figured I'm gonna try it. But I am gonna grill it, thinking that maybe that will help. And over here, we have got some fresh green beans. Sometimes on the weekends, I like to treat myself. We're definitely getting a great start to grilling season here, so we're gonna try this tomato. I just don't know how I feel about this. Not terrible, but I think we'll be better without it. So without question, I am most excited for this last taste test of the video. Halo Top birthday cake. I have been looking for this stuff all over the place. Kroger around me finally got it. So just keep in mind, I'm extremely biased here because I've tried other Halo Top flavors and I love all of them. For less than 300 calories per pint, this is my favorite, I guess, low calorie ice cream. I've heard good things about that in light and stuff though. Haven't tried that, so let's see.
That I need a halo. Everywhere that I go, they say so. Like me, everybody will hate you. Yeah.
So freaking good. You know what's good? When I will pay $5 a pint for this stuff. Amazing. I love ending the day with ice cream. It's almost like if you eat ice cream right before bed, you're guaranteed to wake up the next morning in a good mood. So I guess in theory, if you just ate ice cream before bed every single day, your life would be pretty awesome. Maybe you should adapt that. Keep it in mind at least. Okay guys, this video is over. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything. You chose to spend a few minutes with me. That's pretty awesome. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. That really does help me out a lot. And I look forward to talking to you guys next time.